There we go. Jeez. So my mic wasn't working. Hello, welcome to the stream. Fantastic. It has been one of those mornings. I woke up at 4 a.m. I didn't check my phone until 4:30, but Pokemon sleeps as I woke up at 4 a.m. Then I did my laundry and I forgot to check the pockets of my jeans. So all my clothes ended up having a bunch of little bits of white fluff from the tissues that were in my pocket all over them. Then when I was hurrying to try and get ready for stream in time, I dropped my drawing tablet on the cable and it bent the end. It still works, but it's very loose, and I'm like, okay, hold on, let me quickly research. Let me quickly research. Can I just use any old cable for this, or does it need to be a specific brand cable or something? Apparently I can just use any old cable. I was heavily considering just going like, hey, I'm not going to stream today. I need to run down to the store and go buy a cable. Because, like, I use my drawing tablet a lot, in case it wasn't obvious by the fact that I'm posting, like, daily sketches and weekly comic strips, and the occasional drawing that I actually put more effort into. Like, I can't just have my drawing tablet break on me like that. And then I started up OBS. I started up OBS, and like I turned my switch on, and for some reason the audio is completely out of sync, and I'm just like, what the hell's going on? Huh? Is this OBS or is this my headphones? What is going on? So I closed OBS, restarted my headphones, opened OBS again, and now it's working. Now it seems to be okay. But then, I guess because there was something weird going on with the cables, I start the stream, not realizing that my microphone isn't working. So now it's been a morning. I know I'm already starting late, but this may end up being a shorter stream than usual, just because I need to run down to the store and get a new cable. I need, like, my old one still, it still works, but the end is bent, and it doesn't stay in the tablet anymore unless I leave it still on a solid surface, which means I can't draw in bed anymore. I can't draw while sitting in bed. I have to be at my desk. And also it's just like sure, it works, but for how long? So I need a new cable. Another cable, if you will. The good news is I'm still having a lot of fun with Pokemon Go. It's fun. I've been dominating the gyms around my area. I just shoved my thing on and it's there for like an entire day. Max out my coin count. This is a Team Mystic neighborhood now. Hold on. My nose was okay, like a minute ago. Well, not literally a minute. I've been live for like 7 minutes, but my nose was like it was bad this morning, but it's always bad after I wake up. But then, you know, I got up, I did my stuff, my nose was fine. Then I went through all that drama with the cable, and I started sneezing like crazy, and now my nose is messed up again. So that's just fantastic. Anyway, let's go over to the game. This is already probably going to be a shorter stream, so we may as well just get into it. Get right into it, I say, after having streamed for like 8 minutes already. Yeah, that's synced up. That's good. See, the problem is I don't know whether the issue was OBS or whether it was my headphones. Anyway. Chapter 5. 6, I think. Or was it? It was chapter 6 5 years ago, right? I'm pretty sure. Why is it telling me things? Is it just wanting me to look through all this? Is there anything? No, we haven't missed any of these. The other 5 are in an area we have yet to access. It's interesting how little the camera actually matters. Like, in the original Another Code, it was used for a lot of puzzles. And I don't think it was even a thing in Another Code R. But because they've brought the 2 games together into one package, they, like, needed to carry it across. So they used it for, like, one specific puzzle. And the Another Keys thing is still here, even though it's not relevant at all. I want to check, hold on. Masterminds? I want to check. Brothers? What do you mean, brothers? I thought it was the other way around. No, not brothers. Picture makes him look like he's good friends with Bob, but I wonder, could they be brothers? Okay, so we're going with the brothers thing. I thought they were like father and son, and like the captain was we also haven't learnt Captain's name. I did find out that apparently, like through the wiki while I was looking at things, that, you know, what's his name? That the captain does have an actual name. It just hasn't been told to us yet. And presumably oh hey, it's Bob.
Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Bob. I'm looking for Matthew. Have you seen him?
Actually, he just ran right past me.
I would ask if the audio levels are fine, but no one's here. I had to turn it way up in my headphones, so hopefully it's loud enough on stream.
Turn the corner off towards Charlotte's house.
Got it. Thanks.
Okie dokie. Is he just going to say the same thing? Okay. I wanted to ask him about the captain. That is not the run button. Hey, ma'am, have you seen Matthew?
Charlotte.
Alright, we're not supposed to call her ma'am.
Ashley, you got the clock going again, didn't you? It was wonderful to hear the bell chiming.
And then Ashley stood way too fucking close to it and made herself deaf.
Did Matthew remember anything else?
Yeah, he remembered a little about Kelly and his dad. But he disappeared once the ringing started.
Oh dear.
I think he may have gone to the old Crusoe resort offices. I'm trying to catch up to him, but the gate's closed.
Oh well, you should use the shortcut under the bridge. There's a large pipe under there that isn't used anymore. The kids used it to get to Michael's office all the time.
Well then.
Thanks, Charlotte.
Cool beans. How do we get down there? Like, it's all well and good to say under the bridge. How do we get down? Like, there's a bush stopping us this way. And this way. Because Ashley cannot walk around a tiny-ass bush. Oh. Did we just... Yeah, we just climbed down, okay.
Huh. I don't think this was broken the last time I was here.
What? It wasn't? I haven't been paying attention.
Does this rope go all the way down? I wonder if Matthew used this to get through.
Is it like a point of no return or something?
I'll just hang on tight and hope for the best.
Yo, time for a quick time event. No. This game doesn't have those. Oh. Fade to black, because we don't want to animate it snapping.
Ow.
Okay, so that's why they said, hey, do you want to still look around? Because we can't get back up. And we probably won't be back there for a while.
Well, that was more dangerous than it needed to be.
Oh, wait, I'm just realizing something. So there was a thing... There's like... You know the tokens that you can get from the gumballs, from the recycling machines that you can then use for the gumballs? There's a special token that you can get that like can't be used in the gumball machines because it's not coin shaped. But it's used in a later puzzle. But it's completely optional because the puzzle also gives you, like, another option for solving it without using the special token. That puzzle wasn't... We've already passed the point where that puzzle would have been, and it's not here, which means the special token that we didn't get, but apparently one of my friends got, is completely pointless in this game. So that's cool.
Wow. Oh.
Oh, I should have been reading that. This pipe's huge. I can see some light way down there. Maybe I can go through here.
All right.
Well, let's go. Oh, is this going to be another one of those first-person maze thingers? Like the... Nope, we're just through to the other side. Cool. I was worried we were going to have more freaking headache-inducing first-person nonsense.
This is...
This is. Indeed, Ashley. This is. Ooh, new music track.
This is the building from the photo. This must be the Crusoe Resort offices. Now to try and find Matthew.
Man, they really just... The people were so worried about the lake being polluted and all that. And they really just left this place here like this, with all this crap sitting out. I probably shouldn't go past here. Going through this shelf would be way too dangerous. Can we get inside? We can, it's not locked, okay. Oh, I remember this. The stairway to the second floor is blocked by furniture and boxes. Oh no. Look at all this junk. I can't get past. I mean, you could just step carefully around, but I guess that's a bit too much for you, Ashley. File storage. The door is locked. No good, it's locked. Real cool of them to label it as question marks when there's clearly a label on the door. Main office? That's not locked. Oh, Matthew. There he is.
Matthew, I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, Ashley, you found me. I'm sorry I ran off. I remembered the way to my dad's office. It came back to me when I heard the bell.
Along with other things.
I think we'll be able to find something here.
It's all right, Matthew. I'll help you look. Oh, right. Here you go.
My dad's briefcase. Thanks for grabbing it. Now, let's take a look around.
Oh, so now he's looking there instead of under the desk, in the box that has not been opened at all. The drawers are... How do Americans say drawers? The drawers are all empty. Oh no. Yikes. The crack in this... I can't... I read the word yikes, and my first thought was just those stupid fucking Kiryu from Yakuza posts on like Twitter about like Dame Dane guy. Yikes! The crack in his monitor is pretty nasty. Did it fall off the desk? I guess there's no use trying to fix something this broken. There's an old newspaper on the desk.
Oh. Matthew, check out this photo in the paper.
It's him.
Sunglasses guy.
It's Mr. Sunglasses Man. Crusoe development spurs protest by Greg Davis. Lake Juliet area residents have gathered for a protest demanding Crusoe Resort cease further development. Crusoe Resort, established 2 years ago under the motto Harmony Between Nature and People, has been pushing for resort development, but recently residents have been voicing complaints claiming the water tastes different and that there are no longer fish in the lake. They blamed the resort development and started protesting to bring it to a halt. However, there has been no definitive proof that the development has led to any environmental destruction, let alone lake pollution. Meanwhile, Crusoe Resort asserts that an unknown contaminant discovered during an independent investigation is to blame for the pollution. This issue is one to keep an eye on.
It says here the pollution may be from an unknown contaminant. So that guy's a reporter.
He's not a CIA agent.
I knew John Smith was a fake name. He's really Greg Davis.
So this is interesting because in the original game, they don't find this out from a random news article. They find out because like Greg finds them here and they speak to him and like he eventually reveals like, yeah, I'm on your side. I'm one of the good guys. My name's Greg Davis. I'm looking into shit around here to try and prove your father innocent. But now we're just like, oh, his name's Greg.
Greg Davis. I found this.
It's a little less generic than John Smith, but not incredibly so. The keychain is labeled file storage.
We can look around a little more with that.
Yeah.
File storage key. I guess that means that's all there is in here. But I want to look at everything else.
This poster. Is this what the resort was going to look like?
Yeah, it is.
I guess maybe that was the only important thing in here, but we can still look at other stuff.
And this was my dad's vision for Lake Juliet.
Feedback reports from locals, ecosystem investigation logs, damage estimates for soil and water quality.
Huh.
Matthew's dad even conducted water quality investigations. This is all stuff about the history of this area.
Oh.
I wonder if this skilled clockmaker is Charlotte's husband. The cabinet is empty. These boxes are all sealed shut. There must be some important documents in them. Let's not open them. Oh hey, there's a thing. The text on these documents is so faded I can barely read them. But I can kind of make out the date. Looks like this is from 5 years ago. I mean, understandable, this place was abandoned 5 years ago, so...
It's open
Anyway,
now.
it's open now. To the file storage. Yeah, the outside
So
may have
this is the
changed, but
file room?
the inside of this building is more or less exactly what it was in the original version.
I hope we can find some info about my dad in here.
Man, this music brings me back. I know we've been listening to... This song's probably appeared multiple times throughout the remake. But, like, I've heard it in the original too, so it makes me feel nostalgic. Be-doo-dee-doo-doo. It looks like there used to be something on this shelf. I guess they took everything when the company closed down. Clearly not everything. There's still boxes of documents all over the place. Oh, hey, Lank's online. These cardboard boxes look heavy. The tag on the key said file room. So they must be full of documents of some sort. Ashley? It says file storage. Can you read? Ashley? Okay, so now that we've established that Ashley can't read, let's look in the lockers. There's nothing inside. Okay, well, clearly the stickered one is the important one. I should look for clues about Matthew's dad. Oh, I accidentally interacted with the door. There's nothing inside. Okay, let's look at the one with stickers.
These stickers are kind of cute.
Wait, is that the bunny? The Monokuma rabbit? It is. Is this a sticker of a squirrel? There's a sticker of a rabbit.
This is the only locker with a lock.
That's my dad's.
No way,
Oh.
really?
I didn't hear anything, so I didn't think it'd be voice acted, and then he jumps in.
Yeah, I remember. Kelly put these stickers here. There's gotta be something inside.
But it's locked.
Oh,
What's up?
I thought so. It's a sticker of Kelly's bunny.
I wonder. Let me see that.
Sure.
Oops, I almost broke it. I guess the zipper's just for decoration. Oh. Okay. The design is super cute, but also really super creepy. Those are things that don't usually go together.
Ah,
Oh, this tag says Pinky Rabbit. Is this from some new Pinky Rabbit series? I seem to recall Ashley liking Pinky Rabbit in the original. I don't know if it's been brought up in the remake yet, but it was definitely a thing in the original. Maybe that's why she likes this. Oh, well that was simple. There's something written here. I think the original had a padlock puzzle as well, but you had to search around in all the documents to find the answer. Here it's just on the fucking toy. There's something written here. Numbers. It says Ohio. 0410.
all right.
Let's see if it'll open. That is... well, now I've made it longer, but oh well. 0410. Ohio. Oh-ho?
Huh?
A letter? Let's see what it says. To my beloved Michael, I would rather say these things in person, but there's simply not enough time to sit down and discuss this. There's so much going on right now, and I understand it's a lot to handle. I know you're preoccupied with restoring Crusoe Resort's good name, but I'm begging you, please, turn your focus toward Matthew. He's been through a terrible trauma. He can't even remember what happened the day Kelly died. My days are numbered, I know. That's why, after I'm gone, I want you two to support each other, as a family. Although I may not be able to speak these words to you, I hope you'll hear them all the same. This is my only request. Emily.
Matthew, this is...
It's a letter from my mom. It's to my dad.
what she wrote. Is it true?
Kelly.
Are you all right?
I remember.
What happened?
The weather was so nice that day. So I told Kelly, let's go up to the clock tower. The breeze is great up there. And the lake looks awesome. But once we were up there, Kelly tried to climb even higher. I told her to stop. It's dangerous. But then, the bell. It started ringing. And Kelly, the sound scared her. I was scared to remember Kelly. And what happened? That day, Kelly's accident, I forgot it all.
Matthew, That wasn't your fault.
I need to tell Kelly I'm sorry. I couldn't save her.
I feel like the dialogue there's a little out of order. Like, Ashley should be telling him it's not his fault after he says, I couldn't save her, but, like, there was no implication that he felt responsible. He was just scared to remember it, but okay.
It wasn't your fault, Matthew.
Okay.
Kelly? Is it really you? I ran away once you and Mom were gone. I just didn't know what to do. Couldn't help Dad. I'm sorry, Kelly. I failed as a brother. Kelly. I'm glad I got to say I'm sorry. I think I'll be okay now.
That rabbit's limbs are really heckin' stiff.
Thank you.
Come on, Kelly. It's time to go.
Mom?
Matthew, I'm sorry I can't be there with you.
Kelly? Mom. It's okay. No more tears. That's what my mom said.
Matthew. It's okay to cry when you're hurting. Are you all right?
Okay, so I know I interrupted it a little, but I didn't want to launch into a tirade during that and like ruin the mood. That whole thing was like almost completely different from the original. In the original, you do get to see Kelly. Kelly's ghost, rather. But she never actually speaks, or at least if she does speak, Ashley doesn't hear her. Also, this is the only place we ever actually see her. We don't see her in the background, like watching over Matthew in the previous scenes. This is the only time she shows up. She doesn't even have a 3D model, she's just a picture. And Matthew speaks to her, and I believe he gives her the rabbit so she can safely move on to the afterlife and, like, you know, she's done what she needed to do or whatever. Similar to how Dee needed to recover his memories in order to move on to the afterlife. And Matthew's mother definitely wasn't there. She never shows up. You get, like, the letter and all that, but she doesn't show up as a ghost and speaks to Matthew or anything. I don't know if I like that change or if I don't like it, but either way, it's a change.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hi there.
It's... Hello, Mr. Sunglasses.
I guess my warning to stay out of it fell on deaf ears, huh?
It's Sunglasses Guy!
Well done, Matthew. I take it you still don't remember me?
It's him, but without the sunglasses.
Greg.
What? You know this guy?
Why'd he put his sunglasses back on?
Yeah.
Allow me to introduce myself. For real this time. My name is Greg Davis. I'm a reporter.
I'm pretty sure I already looked him up, but let me just check what he looked like in the original, if it's worth showing. His hairstyle's a bit more modern, but it's close enough.
I was listening in from the hallway. You helped Matthew regain his memories of Kelly. Thanks, Ashley.
Did you know all along that he couldn't remember? And what happened at the clock tower 5 years ago?
I did. As well as why Matthew lost his memory in the first place. I'm from Lake Juliet. That's why Michael and I became friends. We go way back. And I met Matthew about 5 years ago.
So that's why I didn't remember you.
Kelly's death was such a tragedy. The shock resulted in Matthew's dissociative amnesia. He completely lost his memories from around that time.
You should have just told me. I thought you were a bad guy.
Had I told you, you would have remembered all the pain, too. I wanted to spare you that.
So you had me pass your warning on to Matthew, instead of telling him yourself. I never believed you were a secret agent, by the way. You wrote the article about the pollution, right?
I did, but I never meant for Crusoe Resort to take the blame.
We're just gonna swiftly move on from like, yeah, I never believed you in the first place.
I only wanted to shine a light on a problem in my hometown. But in the end, that article, it pushed my friend's company to ruin. But now I'm close to learning the true cause of the pollution. All I need is Michael's notes.
My dad's notes.
He left them in his locker, right?
Oh. These? That's a lot of notes. There are some documents in the box on the lower shelf.
What's this?
The problem of pollution in Lake Juliet and its connection to JC Valley. The Crusoe Resort project was intended to make the most of Lake Juliet's natural beauty. We never approved or plotted any manner of environmental destruction. However, Crusoe Resort is now being blamed for the pollution of the lake's water. Our business is bankrupt as a result. Unwilling to accept this outcome, I joined efforts with the few remaining staff members, and as a result of our independent investigations, we can confidently state that the source of the water pollution is JC Valley. As I accidentally spoiled earlier. This document details our investigation of JC Valley in an attempt to bring the truth to light. Michael Crusoe.
Whoa. It says that JC Valley is responsible for the pollution.
Those are Michael's notes. finally have them.
Does it have any information about my dad?
It does. If I can reach out to my JC Valley informant,
Oh,
maybe I can finally learn the truth about the pollution. I'm so close to fulfilling my promise to Michael.
ba-ding.
Your JC Valley informant. Do you mean Ian? You talked to him on the phone earlier, right?
Oh crap, you heard that?
Well, obviously, we were standing right behind you.
I was trying to snag an inside source and wound up with him.
Which one was Ian again? Was that the... Oh. I could have sworn... Okay. Hold on, I need to check something. Let me go back and look at my, my footage from the original... From my stream of, like, the first parts of the game. Because I don't remember his name being changed. Where do I store my stream VODs again? I was like, yeah. Like, he's probably talking about the Mr. Peter Griffin. But I didn't remember him being named Ian. I thought his name was Mike. And it is Mike in the original game. But, he's apparently been renamed to Ian in this game. But I don't remember him being introduced as Ian. 2, 3... Oh no, it should be this one. Right? This is where we started. Yep. Go through, where's the picnic? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. He was Ian Tyler. Okay. Why'd they rename him? Was there some sort of, like, copyright issue with Mike Tyler or something? Hold on. What comes up if I Google Mike Tyler? There's an Australian frog researcher named Michael Tyler. I don't know. I don't know why they renamed him.
He should be coming through with some key intel soon. Listen, this info on Ian is strictly confidential. Got it? If Dr. Robbins were to find out...
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Not even my dad.
I appreciate that.
What did you promise Matthew's dad?
Michael and I made a promise to each other 5 years ago. I told him I'd discover the source of the pollution. He told me he'd reestablish his company. Your father didn't want to face you until he had earned back what he had lost. I mean, clearly, to have left you after you'd already lost so much. But now, Michael is...
He's what? Where's my dad? Tell me, please.
Just tell him, Greg. Matthew deserves to know.
Michael is in the hospital.
Well, this is different. So I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it. In the original, you never actually find out where Michael is. By the end of the game, Ashley resolves everything to do with her story revolving around her memories of her mother. And then at the end, you Like, you get to say goodbye to everyone before you leave, and when you say goodbye to Matthew, he tells you that he's found some sort of lead on where his dad is, but that's all you really get. Hi, Raccoon. I'm explaining things. Like, you don't actually get to meet Michael. It's just sort of implied that Matthew has some sort of lead on where... Matthew has some sort of lead on where to find Michael, and so he's going to go off and investigate himself. And then we never find out more than that, because Sing went bankrupt, and presumably that thing with Matthew getting a lead on where his dad is was supposed to lead into, like, another game in which you'd play as Matthew searching for his dad. This game has instead decided to completely upend that and give us an actual conclusion to Matthew's story, seemingly. Since, there's no third game for them to pull from. Which means we're probably not getting another Code game after the remake, but hey, maybe if it does well, we can get a Hotel Dusk remake instead. To be fair, aside from the loose end with Matthew, we were kind of done with another Code anyway. Like, Ashley's story, there wasn't really much you could do to add on to it. Especially because she seemingly has no real interest in going into the sciences like her parents did. Anyway, back to the present.
He worked tirelessly, saving up money to reunite with you. But there was an accident at his work site. He's in a coma.
No, it can't be true.
Speaking.
So did everyone just tell Matthew that his father was missing because, like, that he didn't want Matthew to find out that his dad was in a coma? Because, like, I feel like I know he said, like, oh, Michael didn't want to face you until he'd earned back everything he lost. But I think, considering how much trauma this kid has been through, it would do him good to know that his father is alive. He's not missing. He's just, working to do stuff, and then he got injured, and, like, I don't know. I feel like this is making Michael seem like an absolute ass. Terrible father. Then again, Ashley's father was also kind of terrible, so maybe this is just supposed to be a parallel to the fact that Ashley's father disappeared for several years and made her think that he's dead. Actually, yeah, that's basically the exact same thing that happened to Ashley. Another Code is just a series of dads being dog shit.
Really? Understood. I'll head out right away. So, Matthew, do you believe in miracles?
What?
It would seem your father has woken up.
They just can't have good dads in these games. Well, this is a turn of events. I will say now I definitely understand why my friend who played through this game and then looked up the ending of the original game was like, what the hell? This is completely different, huh? I understand now because we know where the fuck Michael is.
That's great, Matthew. Your mom and Kelly must have been looking out for him.
Yeah. I want to go to the hospital right now.
Of course. I'll take you.
I guess we're on our own now. Now, obviously, this doesn't happen in the original. In the original, Greg gets his, They're probably going to start talking, so I should probably shut up.
Look out for Matthew, Greg.
Yeah, in the original, Greg gets the details he needs, and he's like, I don't know where your dad is, but I promise I'll publish this information as far and wide as I can. I'll clear your father's name. And that's it. He leaves, and then Ashley and Matthew leave as well. And then Ashley gets a call from her dad to come to the lab. And that's where Ashley and Matthew part ways. Instead of, Greg just taking Matthew to the hospital to go see his dad.
I'll keep him safe.
Thank you, Ashley. I owe you so much.
You don't have to thank me. I know just how you feel.
I mean, yeah, literally. Ashley thought her dad was dead for 10 years. 11, actually. Yeah, basically 11.
Mm-hmm.
See you later? Oh, wait. Take this.
My watch.
Eh? Why did Ashley have
Picked it
that?
up off the ground.
From where? I don't remember picking that up.
My
Must have been
dad
somewhere in
needs
our inventory.
I thought I lost it.
Yeah, I know. I saw what it says on the back.
What? I didn't.
To my dear son, Matthew.
We must have picked it up at some point, but it's just been so long between another code streams that I've forgotten about it. Because we did our first stream of Another Code R was in March. So I've had time to forget.
You should go. You have a lot of catching up to do.
All right.
Would be funny if you picked it up at the start of the game. Bye bye. And conveniently, that drops us right outside the entrance to JC Valley.
Good luck, Matthew.
He can't hear you, dumbass. Oh, hey, security camera.
Ashley.
Hey. Oh, he.
Ryan?
Dr. Robbins asked me to find you.
Oh, so this is how we're doing this time. Okay.
Really? Why?
He became worried when you didn't answer the phone in his cottage.
Oh. Right.
Does Ashley not have a cell phone?
There's something he wishes to talk to you about. Dr. Robbins is in the lab. You should go see him.
I've got a few things I want to ask him, too. Thanks.
Well then, shall we go?
Okay, then. So, in the original...
Oh.
Ashley, that was right there. We didn't have to walk a couple steps just to play this cutscene.
So this is JC Valley? Where'd he go?
What? Huh?
Oh well. Guess I'll head in.
Huh? What? Okay, so that's why they needed a cutscene to make Ryan disappear. But how do you do that? How do you do that? So in the original, I'm sure you're all getting sick of me saying that. In the original, it's not Ryan who tells you to come down and go into JC Valley. Instead, if you remember at the start, we met Miss Sophia Callahan, I believe her name is. She comes out, but claims that her name is Gina, who was originally supposed to come and have the barbecue with Ashley at the start of the game, but got replaced by Ryan. She brings you down, and then, like, goes off and does shit. I don't know if she's still going to do shit in this version of the game, but that's why she was using a fake name. She can't use a fake name in this version of the game, though, because we've already met everyone from the lab. So, you know, things. Also, let me just check. Let me just check real quick. Okay, we don't have a map yet. Oh, more cutscenes. Oh. Flashback. A 2-year-old's old enough to walk?
I was here with Mom.
Like, at this point in the story, right, Ashley is 2, almost 3 years old. Can they walk like that? They are? Okay, cool. I don't know shit about children.
She brought me to JC Valley. She kept it a secret from Dad. What were you doing all those years ago, Mom?
Oh, hey.
I've been waiting for you, Ashley.
Every time they say JC Valley, all I think is JC Penny. Hello. So she still comes out. She's just not using a fake name anymore. Chapter 7. The Mystery of JC Valley.
Oh, hey. We met at the campsite, didn't we?
You remember me. Hello again. I'm Sophia Callahan.
Sophia Callahan. Let me check if she's any different from the original game.
I'll take you to Dr. Robbins.
Nah, she looks more or less the same. Just like change in art style.
He's down in the lab in sub-basement 2.
Sorry for muting so much, my nose has been awful.
The lab's underground?
Indeed it is. Go ahead onto the elevator.
Well, I mean, obviously, this one little elevator shaft isn't going to be enough for an entire lab. Okay, so clearly I've spoiled the fact that Sophia is going to do shit. But oh well.
Yes.
Did the trouble with the security system get sorted out?
Yes. Dr. Robbins fixed it.
He is quite brilliant.
Quite. He always acts so weird around me. But people here have so much respect for him.
Alright, this place... Uh-oh! Okay, so this isn't how... I know I said that Sophia does shit. This is not the shit she originally does.
Sorry, Ashley. I'd rather avoid being so brutish. But there's someone who'd like to meet you.
Well...
Dr. Robbins, it's an emergency. Security on the underground storage has been deactivated.
What?
Sophia's ID is in the logs.
So it was her all along? What could she be after? Gina, call Rex. I'll check with Ian to make sure everything is okay.
Well then. Where the fuck?
Was I asleep? She knocked me out. Oh.
Okay, so in the original, instead of knocking Ashley out and leaving her wherever this is, she just takes Ashley to the like receptionist area and then locks her in there while she goes to do whatever, you know, she does. And then Ashley like breaks into the back of the security the reception area and uses the security cameras to like find out what's going on and whatnot. But now it seems like we've just been brought somewhere deeper and we're not going to have to go through the entire facility. So I don't know what the hell's going on.
Why did she do that? And where am I? Is this the lab?
Good question. This doesn't look like anything from the original, so I don't know where the fuck we are.
Oh.
Oh?
Been here.
Apparently. I haven't. That's a lot of tanks.
Worried. She was talking with a man in a lab coat. What do they do here? Dad. Huh? What's that?
Oh! It's the unknown
There's something on the
contaminant.
monitor. Regarding the stored liquid memory? What the heck is liquid memory?
Regarding the stored liquid memory is a liquefied form of storage that allows complex information to be backed up in a minuscule volume. Liquid memory excels at changing shape, has a high resistance to impact and vibration, and does not degrade over time. Therefore, the information can be stored indefinitely. However, information written to liquid memory is fixed and therefore difficult to transfer from one form to another form of storage. Addendum. Water from Lake Juliet is used for its peculiar composition, which is required for the creation of liquid memory. As such, the creation of a large volume of liquid memory is currently believed to be impossible, as it would result in the lake drying up completely.
It's kind of dense, but if I'm reading this correctly...
It feels weird that we're learning this, like, right as we've entered the lab, because normally you need to go down several floors of the lab in order to, you know, get to somewhere where you would find this out.
This liquid memory is made from the water in Lake Juliet. So if I have this right, the pollution in Lake Juliet is actually liquid memory?
Now this is interesting, because in the original, it wasn't that, if I remember right, it wasn't that liquid memory was leaking into the lake. It was that the production of liquid memory was throwing off, like, the pH balance of the lake, and that was polluting it, or something like that. It wasn't that the liquid memory actually got leaked out or something. Anyway, we're now in the liquid memory storage. Remaining liquid memory, 18.4%. My memory juice. Oh, it's glitching. I didn't see that. The percentage remaining is dropping steadily. The situation requires immediate action. The amount of liquid memory keeps dropping, but why? They're draining it. Information on liquid memory is displayed on the console, and it's just what we read before. But I need to scroll down before it'll let me exit it. What about this one? Incongruent data detected. Error in chronological arrays. Deviations found in the following location paths. Huh. I guess this means something unusual is happening. I can't hum while my nose is blocked like this. I don't understand what any of this actually means. Well, time to leave. The door is locked.
It's not opening. Hang on. Am I locked in here?
However, the Raz. We're finally going to get to do another one of these.
Which means...
So, like, Raz, or as it was called in the original, Taz puzzles, they did show up, like, here and there throughout the original, but, like, the bulk of the puzzles were in JC Valley. We've only seen, like, 3 so far. We're up to chapter 7. Like, it was a bit sparse in the original, but it wasn't that sparse. But now, maybe we'll get more complicated ones. Maybe.
The DAS is responding too.
Hopefully.
It's the same as the security device at Lake Juliet. I'll try using the DAS.
Alright, what do we got? I could have used the RAS a little bit more, yeah. It looks like... So now they're like, oh, there's a time limit, but like... The original was so much cooler. Man, I gotta stream the original at some point. The Taz puzzles was so much cooler than the Raz puzzles. Because now they're just like, oh, it still shows you exactly what buttons to press, but now there's a time limit. The security has a time limit, so you need to keep an eye on the hourglass gauge. If you run out of time, you'll get to retry, but if you fail 5 times in a row, the time limit will be removed until you clear it once. Okay. So if you suck too much, then we'll just give it to you. Okay. Y, dash hold up X left. Oh, that's Y. I'm dumb. Okay. Are they randomized? Bruh. Oh. Huh? Okay, I didn't know what that was trying to tell me. Oh, that was supposed to hold it. I'm fucking stupid. Okay. I went and made fun of this, but now, like, I'm actually failing. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay. 1, 2, 3. What do you mean? I did it! Huh? Okay, well, I don't have a time limit anymore, but, like, I still don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Okay. 1, 2. No. Or do I just need to keep spinning it till, like, the bar fills up or something? Oh, no, that's not a bar. That's just showing which one you're on. I stand by the fact that the ones in the original were cooler, even if I'm failing here. Okay, so you just keep spinning it until it gives it to you. Because I definitely spun that 3 times. What? Okay. I guess this is to make up for the fact that they haven't used it at all throughout the game or something like that. A and R. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 3 and a bit. X and Y. Hold plus. Y and left. Hold up. X and left. Up and left. Left. The original was still cooler. Because instead of just being a randomized series of inputs, it was actually a puzzle for you to solve. This isn't a puzzle, it's just, can you press buttons? And the answer is no, I cannot press buttons, evidently.
Am I gonna have to sneak past, like, guards or something? Guess I'm clear.
Let's go. Oh, we can look out into the lake. That's cool. Man, now I kind of want to get Endless Ocean again. Oh, look. There's the pollutant. Like, I was interested in Endless Ocean, but then they revealed that, like, the entire thing's just, like, randomly generated, and I'm like, I don't want that. Why would someone decide to build a laboratory at the bottom of a lake? There must have been something that required it. The water of the lake for the liquid memory. Ashley, did we not just read that? Also, this wasn't a thing in the original. They didn't just release all the liquid memory out into the lake. I don't know what's going on here.
The bottom of the lake.
Where's her super memory now?
The water looks so different here. Huh. My mom's pendant. There's
What?
water glowing inside it. Mom, help keep me safe, all right? Lead me to Dad.
Like, look at that. Look at all that shit. What a waste.
That's,
That light looks similar to the light from Mom's pendant. Could they be related somehow? Oh, gee, I wonder. They don't spell it out as obviously in the original. Anything over here? No. Okay. To the elevator! I'm 3 floors below ground level.
yeah.
Sophia said that Dad's lab was on the second floor of the basement. Up we go.
Looks clear. Dad?
Still in the lake. Where are you, Dad? Man, even though it's pollution, it still looks very pretty. There's a building directory for JC Valley. There's a pamphlet that includes the info from the building's directory.
How about this?
This will help me figure out where I am. I should take one with me. Which means we now have a map. Which means... I'd swim in the glowing water. I should now be able to figure out... Yes, okay. So 204, 202, 201, 104, and 103. So instead of working our way down, like in the original, we're working our way up. That's interesting. Anyway, 204 is the director's office. And that's apparently where our first paper crane is going to be. We can go into Lab E though. We don't need to, but we can. Anything in here?
Wow.
Now this is a nice audio setup. Looks pretty high quality. I bet it sounds great. Whoever uses this room must be pretty into music. It's her dad, because he's in a band. The JC Valley logo and numbers for each room are on the panel. Okay. I always imagined a lab as having big thick books and documents laying all around, but this room's practically empty. The light doesn't turn on. Doesn't seem like anyone uses this. The computer is unlocked. The username is JC Valley 0013. Oh, is this... Wait, is that the name we saw at the end of the original game? I don't remember. And it's not telling me, so I guess it's not important. Oh, wrong way. Oh.
Someone's coming.
Okay, go inside then. Uh-oh. That's not Sophia.
Oh. Aren't you... Gina. What's going on? What are you planning on doing with me?
You're right. I was too rough. Sorry.
You're working with Sophia, aren't you?
I understand why you're suspicious. But I'm going to need you to trust me, okay?
You just pull her into the room and put your hand over her mouth.
What are you doing here?
In the original, I'm pretty sure Gina gets, like, tased.
My dad asked me to come.
Dr. Robbins called for you? First I'm hearing of this.
Ryan came and told me.
Ryan? Ryan who?
What do you mean? What?
What do you mean, Ryan who? The Ryan that works here?
It's really strange. I need to look into this. Either way, this person told you to come here?
What? Huh? Is that why he disappeared? Is he just a fucking ghost? What? In case my confusion isn't explaining it enough, it was not like this in the original. What? Huh?
It's dangerous. You need to stay put.
Another voice in your head.
What's my dad doing?
He's working with Ian, our system admin. They're trying to keep Sophia out of our data.
Tell me what's going on.
Some bad stuff is going down right now. Sophia is trying to steal data from the lab.
What?
Come here.
Hey, maybe we should say something about how all the liquid memory is leaking.
What is this?
It's a direct call system that connects all the rooms in the lab. If it's still working, then...
Oh wait, no, it's Ian that gets tased. I'm pretty sure, actually. Maybe it's both of them. Someone gets tased.
Ian, are you all right? Wait here.
Okay. He answers the call and then collapses. Thankfully, he was still conscious enough to answer the phone call.
I'm going to Ian's office. Stay here where it's safer.
Okay, if you say so. Well, time to snoop around. Things have really gone sideways here.
Huh?
Hey, that's Elizabeth's. It is indeed. But before we look at Elizabeth's, we should look for the paper crane, because there's supposed to be one in this room. There it is. Wait. Let me get to it. I need to scan the paper crane. Rex's achievements in business. Let's have a look. As I was sorting through a box of lab documents Rex gave me, I happened across a book containing the history of JC Valley. Everything from its inception to now. As I skimmed through, I was surprised to see the policies that Rex put in place to keep the lab afloat following Judd's death. He had just taken over as director, but he really leaned into the business side of things. He trademarked an original security system that uses biometric technology born from the research and development of another, and sold it to outside firms. What's more, having the lab assume the production of industrial goods for things like semiconductors used in that security system, he was able to restore JC Valley's financials. He single-handedly saved the lab from having to liquidate its assets, which were at risk of being sold to the highest bidder and ultimately lost, including all that remains of the Another project. Much of the project's research has been lost, but what remains lives on in other fields of study within the lab. If the lab went bankrupt and was forced to sell off its assets, it would represent a huge risk. What if someone reverse-engineered Another? But who knows what it could be used for? It can do anything from petty crime to starting wars. But Rex's business acumen prevented all that. As a complete business novice myself, I am genuinely impressed by Rex's prowess in the field. I doubt there's anyone at JC Valley who even comes to his equal. Speaking with him, I started to wonder if I could market some of the technology in the DAS as an end-user product. Perhaps we could take a few key features like the ability to take photos or to capture detailed information about objects and add them to a cell phone. Did phones not have cameras in... Hold on, what year does this take place in again? Hold on. Bruh. How many... God damn it. Why is it so difficult to just find how long... Like, what year is this again? Hold on. So it released in 2009. But what year does the story take place in? It says 2 years after the events of the first game. Bruh, I'm having to do... They're making me do math. ...2007. Did they not have camera phones in 2007? Oh, there it is. I just skipped over it somehow. Bruh. That's not a bad idea. I should get Rex's opinion. I think they definitely had camera phones, right? I'm pretty sure. Like, I had a heckin' flip phone at some point. It had a camera on it when I was a kid. So was that 2007? Hold on. How old would I have been in 2007? Seven plus 2007. So that's 7 years from there. Add 4. I would have been 11. I wouldn't have actually had a phone at that point, I don't think. I don't think so, at least. I didn't get a phone until I was in, like, the later years of primary school, because I had to go to school, like, reasonably far away, because I got into, like, some selective program or whatever, because I was smart. And that's when I got a phone, just so I could keep in touch with my parents. And it was an old fucking Nokia brick phone. But then that one stopped working and I got a flip phone instead. There's a portrait of Rex on the wall. His name is on a plate below it. JC Valley director, Rex Alfred.
Fancy picture. This must be Elizabeth's dad's office.
Well, it did say director's office. I was trying to look at the table, but sure. JC Valley founder, Judd Fitzgerald. 1908 to 2002.
So this is
not
the guy who
08,
started this
1980.
place.
I'm fucking stupid. Oh hey, flashback.
The Another is still in active development. Using it now is dangerous.
The experiment is what will allow us to complete its development.
Judd, the founder of JC Valley. That's who Mom was talking to.
Big table. What a big table. All these chairs must mean it's used for meetings. I bet they talk about all sorts of complicated science stuff while watching the monitor. I had no idea they received an award for Lake Juliet's security system. Pretty cool. Hold on, if the security system around Lake Juliet is so good, how come my stolen bag is still missing? Bruh. Red book. There's a red book with an elegant design. Now they play Mario Party on the monitor. History of JC Valley.
Talk about this lab.
Oh boy, reading. The JC Valley Research Facility was founded by Judd Fitzgerald, a leading figure in the field of memory research, along with a collection of researchers from across the country. Fitzgerald, along with one of his fellow researchers, Sayoko Kitazato, created an innovative theory within the realm of memory control. Putting the theory into practice, Judd Fitzgerald then developed the Another device. Though this device was never completed, it laid the foundation for the Another theory, which was subsequently refined by Sayoko.
Mom was researching Another here, along with Judd.
These awards are all different shapes.
Amazing.
Some amazing things must have come out of this lab to have received so many. Also bookshelf. Let's see what books they have here. Electrical engineering, computer science, and quantum theory. I don't even know where I'd begin. Is it the same for this one? Physiology, genetic engineering, neuroscience. All these books look super advanced. Even their titles are over my head. I wonder if I can use this computer to learn more about the lab.
Oh, good, huh?
Nope, should have figured it would be locked. On the development of a new form of liquid memory. Rex Alfred. Some papers sit on the desk. The cover of the page reads, what I just said. Developments in liquid memory. Liquid memory, developed under Judd Fitzgerald's directorship, was a huge step forward in the development of the Another project. However, the liquid's potential to do significant damage to the environment must be improved upon. It was made abundantly clear 6 years ago after the liquid memory spilled into Lake Juliet. Because of these revelations, a new team was formed with Dr. Richard Robbins at the helm, and development began on a new version of liquid memory. The goal of the new project was to make liquid memory a safer and more efficient medium for the storage of memory, thereby improving research in the field. Rex Alfred.
This tank accident. It must be the source of the pollution Greg's been looking for. Oh.
Ah.
Gina!
Well, no, probably not, because it's coming from Lab E and not from, upstairs.
Rex, is that you?
Oh, hey. It's Mr. Gina doesn't recognize you.
Ryan.
Ashley, what are you doing there?
I've got questions for you. Why does Gina not recognize your name?
Sophia was showing me around, but she attacked me.
Or are you using a fake name or something?
She attacked Ian too, but Gina found me. Ryan, what the heck is going on around here?
That's terrible, Ashley. I'm sorry.
Do you know what's going on?
Yes, I do. I believe Sophia intends to acquire the Another source code.
The Another? Dad isn't trying to rebuild it, is he?
Sophia may be working with someone else.
Alright, no. It's not that Dad... It's not that Richard's trying to rebuild it. If we remember at the end of the first game, Bill sent the data off to someone else. Presumably someone here at JC Valley, because that's what their username was.
Please be careful. I'll look into what she's been doing. You and I should meet up later.
Come to think of it...
Gina's taking too long. I hope nothing happened. Maybe I should take a peek outside just to see. Ashley, no. I mean, I'm going to, because that's how to progress the story, but that's a terrible idea. There is a dangerous woman out there. Man, with how streamlined everything's going to be, I hope there's one specific... Oh, Gina hasn't even gone anywhere. Hold on, I can do this.
Gina. Ashley? I told you to stay put.
The gate won't open?
Nope. Scanning this should open it. But it just isn't working. I've tried everything. This must be Sophia's doing.
Let me try.
Huh?
It's Raz time. Oh, now they're doing it. Now they're doing the cool shit. Not as cool, mind you, because it's just randomized inputs, but they're still playing around with it a bit more, which I appreciate. The original is still better though. Release the locks by tilting the system or controller. If tilted correctly, the icon's gauge will fill and you'll move on to the next input. I'm using tilt controls. Okay. Up and right. Tilted forward. Down. I definitely had to spin that 3 times, but sure. Y. Up and left. Spin the right stick. X and A. Plus. Spin the left stick. X and Y. Tilt. Left. That's right, but I did press the right button. I just said the wrong one. Still nowhere near as cool as the original, but you know, at least they're playing around with motion controls and stuff.
All right, got it.
What is that? What did you just use?
This is the RAS. It can open all sorts of gates, doors, whatever.
Okay, but what is it?
Good question.
It's this thing my mom invented.
Your mom made a piece of tech like that, and you have it? Well, in any case, good job. Now I can get to Ian.
Where is he?
Lab 103.
I don't want to stand around waiting. I want to come with you.
Ashley.
I have the RAS. It's bound to come in handy again.
Right. Okay, let's go.
Wait, but...
Nuh-uh.
But there's... That's the wrong button.
Nuh-uh.
But there's a thing in there. There's a paper crane in there. I need to get it.
This one's closed too.
Can you open it?
Leave it to me.
Man, they're just... Oh wait, no, it's broken.
Isn't responding.
I was about to say they're just throwing Raz puzzle after Raz puzzle at us, but...
The light on this device is off. Maybe that's why the RAS isn't responding. Let's see.
The door has secured access.
Oh.
The cover is about to fall off. Have they tried turning it off and on again?
Gina.
Gina, look. Think this is broken?
Oh.
That socket is missing its IC chip. It won't work in this state. Who would go through this much trouble? But if I replace the chip, it should work, right? It should, yes. It's possible Dr. Robbins has a suitable replacement chip.
All right.
You should check his lab to see if we can find one. Room 202. Okie dokie. We'll need to find the chip first. We should head to Dad's lab. 202.
All right.
Here's Dad's lab. Let's go inside. Now there should be a paper crane in here.
So this is my dad's lab.
That's right.
I could have guessed from the mess.
Your dad's very passionate about his work. Often to the point he'd spend the night here.
Paper crane. Where are you? Yo, there's the thing. There's a thing there. I hope the line is still in this game. If not, I'll have to try and grab the screenshot of the original. Because it is a fantastic line. Anyway, let's read this. number 6, Omen of Another's Resurrection. Come September, it will have been 1.5 years since I left Blood Edward Island. I got a call from Rex, a co-worker at MJ Labs. He's the director of JC Valley now, and it sounds like there are those in his lab who want to revive the Another project. Back on the island, I interrupted Bill's transmission and was certain I had destroyed the Another along with its source code. But it would seem at least a portion of the code Bill transferred made it into someone's hands, and subsequently into JC Valley's data management system. Rex is looking into how the data got in. He'll try to identify anyone involved with it too. So far he's figured out that some of the data is in the security system, which he can't access himself. He has no idea what the code is doing there. He's asked me to help investigate. I immediately agreed. We cannot allow the Another project to be revived, no matter the cost. I joined JC Valley so I could ensure nobody is hurt by Another, like Ashley and I were. Which is interesting because I'm pretty sure in the original, it was less, some of Another source code got out and I need to go there to make sure it never comes to light. In the original, it was, I found out that Sayoko went here just before her death. I'm going to go here to find out what the hell she was doing. So they sort of changed his motivation a bit. Oh, we do get to look here. Lots of junk, but no IC chip, huh? No! We don't get to look at the actual stuff? Hold on. 1 second. I need to get my laptop because I know I have the image on there. I'll be right back. 1 second. Literally. Not actually 1 second, but close enough. I have my laptop. I need to send the image to myself so that well, actually, I can just place it in my OneDrive. There it is. There it is. It's one of my favorite quotes from the original Another Code. Okay, now I need to put my laptop back. Okay. I need to show you one of my favorite quotes that unless we suddenly get to look at all this stuff closer, it's probably not going to happen. So I need to show you what it was in the original. A multimeter. I can't believe I know what this is. My life is wasted. This is one of my favorite quotes from the original game. I love it. It's funny. I also made an edit of it that takes out most of the text and just leaves "my life is wasted," but this is the original and it's great. But you can see how accurately they actually recreated this. That's pretty cool. Like you can see there's the boxes, there's the circuit things. It's practically the same. That's pretty cool. Anyway. These boxes look heavy. These boxes looks heavy. Someone missed a typo. These boxes looks heavy. They're full of parts I've never seen before. I mean, I can't exactly blame them. I miss typos all the time. My kind of English? It's kind of dusty. Probably hasn't been touched in a while. I should look around more.
Ah.
Dad's coat pocket, maybe? Could it be there? Nothing here.
Gina.
I can't find it. I have no idea where the IC chip should be. It may not be here. If it's not here, we could check Sophia's lab. It's risky, though.
Hey.
Where's Sophia's lab? Lab 203. What about all the other stuff in here? We're just not going to look at any of it? This must be for coffee. A well-used coffee maker sits on the counter. The faint scent of coffee lingers in the room. Dad and his coffee.
Dad.
Dad has some pictures of us here, too. Where the heck did this photo come from?
What?
Dad can play guitar, too? Maybe I should ask him to jam with me. So is that him in the top one? Because I probably showed this when we were playing through the original. Richard was blonde in the original game. And then they changed him to be brunette in this game. But here we have him seemingly blonde in his youth. And his hair just got browner over time, I guess. Dad's coworkers are in this photo. It looks like he's friends with pretty much everyone. Anything else I could look at? Trash can! There's always something in the trash can. As they say in Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Junk everywhere, and yet the garbage can is empty. Okay. No IC chip here either. Man, so I'm really not gonna get to look at the multimeter? My life is wasted. Alright. Let me just quickly check. Multimeter and... Where are the other ones? Okay, so there's one in 201, which is past the gate. And then 104 and 103. I'm probably not going to remember that.
No use.
This is Sophia's lab, but the door is locked.
Wait.
This thing has power. We might be able to open the door. It's Raz time. Alright. L plus RX. What do you mean we're only... Huh? Why are we only doing 4 now? They made it easier. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Is this why the Raz is able to get... Hold on, is it raining? It is raining. Dang it. I was gonna run down and get a new cable. I was gonna run down and get a new cable after the stream. I can't run through the rain. Oh, I have a jacket actually. I can put that on. Yeah, the whole thing about like, oh, some of another's code got into the security system. That's probably why Ashley is able to use the Raz to open things up, I'm guessing. They had to explain why that works, because they definitely did not explain that in the original. It was just, oh, it can do things. Good work, Ashley. Now we can take a look around inside.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
Okay, follow me. In we go. The original sounds like they left a lot of loose ends. Well, yeah, in the original, the company who made it was still around. They could expand on it more if they wanted. But here now they're like, yeah, this is the only another code game that is ever going to exist. We need to make sure that everything is neatly tied up in a bowl. Which means we're likely not going to get Ashley in Smash, but, you know, a girl can dream. Look, if this leads to more stuff like this coming from Nintendo, I'm happy. I like mystery games, so as many gripes as I've had about how different this game is from the original, this is still good. I think, like, even though I probably would still prefer the original just because it's what I'm used to, I think this is a good entry to the series for people who haven't played the original. Imagine if she was put in Smash and she tried to use the Raz as an attack. But like the remake of this, the remake of Famicom Detective Club, the heckin' Detective Pikachu. I love all of the mystery stuff we're getting from Nintendo, and I hope this sells well enough to justify them either making something new or just like remaking Hotel Dusk, because clearly they own the... I mean, if they own the IP for Another Code, then clearly they must own the IP for Hotel Dusk as well. It was made by the same people. I just like mystery games. I want more of them. Alright, so this is Sophia's lab. Think we'll actually find the IC chip for the other door in here?
Alright.
We'll just have to look. Let's split up. I'll take the desk area. Okie dokie. Can't look at any of that. Can't look at that. What else is there besides the desk? Oh!
My bag.
What?
This is my bag. It was stolen at the bus stop.
What's it doing here?
Sophia must have left it here. She was the one who asked Matthew to steal it.
Why would Sophia want your bag?
Oh, she dumped all my stuff in the garbage. I need to make sure it's all here.
In the original, I'm pretty sure they fish it out of the lake and Ashley checks through everything at her father's apartment. But now it's just here for some reason.
Oh.
My teddy bear too? He's still in good shape, not even dirty. Who would throw this out? Not cool, Sophia. Teddy bear.
Yeah.
There's my sheet music. I'm so glad it's still in one piece. One Piece? The One Piece is real. I tried way too hard for that joke and it did not land at all. Dumping everything in the trash is such high school behavior. It was such a reach.
Oh.
Here's my wallet. All the cash is still inside and everything. Let's go. We got money.
Right.
Oh, she does have a cell phone. It was just in her bag. Understandable. And look, her phone has a camera too. What are we talking about? Integrating the camera from the DAS into a cell phone. Cell phones already have cameras. Maybe he's just a bit of an old timer and hasn't gotten with the times yet. He's like Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright's living in like 2020 and he's still got a heckin' brick phone. Such boomers. We can contact the outside with it. See, here's the thing though. Like, I know boomer is more so used in terms of like a mindset and whatnot. My dad is part of the boomer the baby boomer generation. He has a smartphone. He knows what's up. He may not be particularly tech savvy, but he at least knows what's out there. Though I guess that's partially because of my mom. Crud, the battery's dead.
Darn it.
Too bad I don't have the charger. You brought a cell phone with you on a camping trip and didn't bring a charger? Ashley, are you okay? Hey yo, my mixtape. Our album. Phew, it's not even scratched. Oh hey, there's something at the bottom of the garbage can.
Wait.
Hey Gina, any idea what this is?
Oh.
That's the IC chip, so Sophia must have taken it out of the door.
Yes.
Now that we have it, we should be able to turn the door on. We got an IC chip. Can I look at anything around here now? There are yellow flowers in the vase.
Ah.
Is this Sophia's notepad? Maybe she wrote her plans down. No luck, not finding any hints.
You're going to search the computer?
Yeah, might be able to dig up some dirt on Sophia.
This was probably supposed to be a conversation that happened before we found the door thing.
Do you know her password?
Probably.
That is a long-ass password.
Whoa, already? You're amazing.
I do my best. 1 point for the good guys, right?
Right.
Oh. Oh, this is...
You found something?
She was emailing someone. I can't see who. But there are 2 emails here.
What do you mean you can't see who? I mean, even if you can't see their name, you should at least be able to get their email address, right?
Sophia may have had help.
What did they say?
Dr. Robbins invited his daughter out, so I had a boy steal her bag for me. Unfortunately, she wasn't carrying any information on another with her. I'm not giving up though. Based on what I've been told by my local informant, it's possible Ashley knows something about the another device. I'm going to make direct contact with her to confirm.
What is this? It's information about the another. She's getting help from somewhere. Sophia was after me right from the start. She had Matthew steal my bag in exchange for info on his dad. Ugh, Sophia, you...
I'm not letting her get away with this.
Gina?
I've had enough of her doing whatever she pleases.
Let's stop her.
First, we need to find whoever's helping her. Let's see what's in the other email.
Compared to the first iteration of the another device developed at JC Valley, the one developed on Blood Edward Island boasted superior functionality based on the data from early testing, but unfortunately the updated model was destroyed. However, some of the data was extracted before its destruction, and that data was loaded onto the prototype another. The data transfer introduced a new problem. The data was configured with a unique initialization code, so an external system was required to access it. It seems Dr. Robbins added an extra encryption layer during the creation of the new device. The agent assigned to Blood Edward Island reported the existence of a standalone remote access point for the destroyed another. We have been so far unable to confirm those reports. Dr. Robbins is staying quiet, but it is highly likely his daughter Ashley is in possession of the remote device. Ashley's personal belongings will be the next target of our ongoing inquiry.
There's another in this lab? This mentions an agent. I wonder if that was Bill. And I wonder
Bill!
if Sophia was looking into another. Dad's not on the another project anymore, is he?
Blood Edward Island. Dr. Robbins mentioned that place. Maybe this agent is the person helping Sophia.
No, it can't be. He died on the island.
You were there with your dad.
He did. He fell from a moderate height into some water below. And that is clearly enough to kill someone.
Well, if he's gone, who's Sophia working with now?
Well, good thing we looked at that before we left the room. He gone. Nah. If you don't see a body, that you can't say for certain he's dead. We didn't see a body. He just fell into the water and then he was gone. I still think it worked better in the original where you couldn't see the water down below. It was just completely black. And he just fell into the void. This remake does a lot of good, but there are a lot of things that I prefer from the original. The door has secured access. Time to put the thing in the slot.
Yes.
We should be able to open the door. It's Raz time. Time for more randomly generated code bits.
All right, it's responding. I think this will do it. Let's use the DAS to lift the security.
Okay. What? I didn't do anything yet. Bruh. That's cheap. They put a frickin' tilt one as the start, and I'm like, I haven't had a chance to get my bearings yet, so because my controller was at an angle, they're just like, yep, bruh. Oh, I spun it the wrong way. I'm a fucking idiot. Remember when I said I got into some selective program because I was smart? Clearly not anymore. A and tilt. Why does it slow down towards the end? Okay. There we go. We did it. Ba-do-da-do-da-da.
Got it.
I've only heard stories about your mother. But what I heard is that she was the real deal. A true genius.
Can you tell me anything about her?
I know she was a founding member of JC Valley. She was a legend. Hand-picked by Judd himself. But I never had the pleasure of meeting her.
Gina, like, barely opens her mouth when she speaks. Also, the pause there was because I couldn't remember Gina's name.
Oh. Alright.
Over here, Ashley. But there's one in... There's a crate in this lab. Oh, I'm allowed to go in. Cool. I can just ignore her. Fucking fishing rod? Where's the crane? There's the crane. Oh, has the rain stopped? I think it might have. It's important. I gotta go get a cable for my drawing tablet. A fishing pro and a fishing foe. The guy in room 201 is supposed to be some sort of master fisherman. It's said his technique borders on the supernatural. Several of my fellow researchers want to learn from him, and Rex is already taking lessons. He even has someone he refers to as his arch-rival. Or is it arch or arc? I don't remember. His rival's name is Michael Crusoe, the former president of Crusoe Resort, the company that tried to develop a resort at this lake 5 years ago. I'd never heard of this legendary fisherman Crusoe before, but it sounds like he holds multiple records for largest fish caught in various tournaments all throughout the country. Michael Crusoe was born in Lake Juliet. People around here blame his company for the pollution, but the guy in room 201 doesn't believe it. He says it's all made up. As to why he believes this, he says that Crusoe is the ultimate fisherman, and there's simply no way someone like that would do anything to harm the environment. He's waiting for Crusoe to make his triumphant return to the lake. Today, as he meticulously polished his gear, he looked up at me and said, "I hope to face Michael in a fishing tourney one of these days." Well, thanks to the fiddling with the plot that the remake did, you may actually get that chance.
Ah.
Wow, Lake Juliet is featured in a special edition. I had no idea the lake was famous enough to be featured in a fishing magazine. That's pretty cool.
What?
Why is there a fishing rod here? There are lures and everything. Whoever sits here must be one of Dad's friends. Spec on optical water quality observation devices. Because fishing is life. You know a game's good when it has a fishing minigame in it. By Dr. Richard Robbins. Are these instructions for the water quality testing feature of the DAS? Especially if your work is in a lake.
Huh?
This is the main unit of a computer, right? It looks like it's being disassembled. Is it being repaired or is it part of some experiment? I love having flowers around. Just seeing them improves my mood. I love having Lego flowers around. It must be tough for flowers to be stuck in a windowless room. That's why you get fake flowers. These papers are kept so neat. Whoever sits here must have a real keen eye for detail. I love a good organization tool, but even I'm not this neat. Anything in the trash? No. Can I look at lab coats? 3 lab coats and 3 desks. I guess 3 people share this office space. 3? Who's the third? Like, Dr. Robbins has his own office. Sophia has her own office. It's clearly not Ryan's office because, well, for one, Gina doesn't know who he is, and for two, like, Ryan contacted us from 205, so I assume 205 is probably his office. Who the hell is the 5th person? The 3rd person, rather. Ian's room is on B1. Let's hurry. Up we go.
Wait.
Oh, she has a gun.
Ashley, get in the elevator.
Okay.
You're not getting away.
Gina! I'm fine. Close the door.
I half expected her to run up and like jam her gun in like the door of the elevator. Well, this is significantly more intense than the taser from the original.
Gina, are you okay?
Is Ian dead?
Yeah, just a graze.
Is that why he collapsed? She shot Peter Griffin in the back or something? Oh no. Where the hell did you get that bandage from?
She's coming after us.
Huh? Where did that come from?
She has a gun. What do we do?
She's got a gun. Break the elevator.
I pressed the emergency stop button. That'll stop the elevator. For now.
'Tis only a flesh wound.
This is the only elevator up.
That is a safety hazard.
Let's see how she likes being stuck down there.
I'm sorry, you built a lab underwater, and the only way to get between floors is an elevator. You don't use elevators in an emergency. So, like, what if the glass breaks under the water and, like, Your only way up is a fucking elevator. That is incredibly dangerous. You should have some emergency stairs. Yes, I am criticizing the... This is a fucking OSHA violation in this fictional laboratory, and I'm not afraid to say it. Okay, let's move on.
Let's go. Ian's lab is 103.
Okay, let's go.
We will do that, but I think... Not this. I think we're going to do that next time. Now let me find a slot to save it in. Where's one that's not complete? This one. Save twice just to make sure. Why am I ending here even though there's like still 4 minutes before I would normally end stream? Because it felt like a good point to end. I know it's a bit of a shorter stream because I started late, but blame past Melody for not checking the pockets of her jeans before she shoved them in the washing machine. Also blame past Melody for dropping her drawing tablet. And past headphones for having out-of-sync audio. Future Melody will remember this. Future Melody has to go get a new cable just to make sure that her drawing tablet can continue to work. I did not stretch that entire time. My back is not going to be happy with me. Anyway, that's going to be all for today's stream. Assuming my health continues to be roughly what it is now, only partially garbage, my next stream will be tomorrow. Not sure if that will happen, considering how early I woke up this morning and how tired I'm probably going to be tomorrow. But we shall see. Also, if we do stream tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to stream. Thank you for streaming. Hope you do feel better. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Now, let's have a look-see. I have a feeling... Is she... No, she has in fact ended, I think. No, she's still there. Okay, cool. Well, it should be obvious who we're going to raid. Did I spell it right? I spelled it right. We are going to raid Miko. Here are the raid messages. If you would like to join the raid. Miko is playing a fuckload of demos. Also, I can see that you're already over there, but oh well. It's the thought that counts. Yeah. Hey. Hold on, did it? Did my heckin'... Hold on, let me refresh. Oh yeah, my heckin' Twitch tab just heckin' died. Just stopped responding. Refresh. Okay, we're there. So yeah. Next stream will probably be tomorrow, potentially. As for what we'll stream, I have no fucking clue. That's all from me. Thanks for watching. Otsukame. Bye bye and scene.